What to wear? What to wear? Oh, how about this? No, that's not right. What about this? Not really feeling this vibe. Ooh, let's try this. Oh, definitely not. Oh well, better go back to what we started in. That's better. Oh, hey friends. Sorry about the impromptu fashion show, but I'm trying to pick out an outfit for an interview. Which reminds me that today we'll be talking about collegiate interviews and how to prepare for them with more than just your clothing options. So open your wardrobe, because by the end of today's lesson, you'll have looked at 1. University and degree interview types, answering questions such as, which universities offer interviews? Should you take the interviews? What degree programs require interviews? Common collegiate interview questions including inquiry examples and analyzing answers, and preparation strategies like composing answers, mock interviews, and dressing to impress. Well, you all clean up very nicely. Looks like you're ready to get started. So let's open up the closet doors and look at university and degree interview types, starting with the question, which universities offer interviews? It may surprise you to learn that not all universities offer interviews. Because public state schools have so many applicants, they don't have the time to interview everyone. On the other side of the spectrum, Ivy League schools do have interviews. Other universities ask for interviews as well to examine their applicants' skills, commitment, beliefs, values, and personality. Some of these interviews are in person and some online. Interviewers can range from staff and faculty members to admissions counselors to alumni and more. Now, you may have noticed the word ask in the last sentence, which leads us to the question, should you take the interview? When universities ask or recommend that you take an interview, it really means take the interview. You want the college to be able to put a face to your application. Also, you're such an awesome person that when they meet you in person, they'll be sure to see that. So, now that you know to take the interview, let's answer the question, what degree programs require interviews? While some universities do not offer interviews for general admission, specific degree programs at those schools might require interviews. For instance, at my undergraduate university, I was immediately accepted into the school based on my application and essay. However, to get into the theater performance program, I was required to interview and audition. The more selective and prestigious the program, the more likely you will be required to interview. There are 2 different types of collegiate interviews, informational and evaluatory. Informational interviews are designed to simply give you more information about the school or program, or help you with academic and career planning. Evaluatory interviews are used by the university to evaluate you. Many art, design, and performance schools and programs will want to see examples of your work through a portfolio or audition. Religious institutions may want to talk about beliefs and values. Rigorous, prestigious programs need to know the candidate's commitment. Others want to know applicants better to see if they'll fit into their unique college communities. And speaking of unique, let's dig past our more interesting outfits deeper into our wardrobe with common collegiate interview questions. Let me start with a disclaimer. These questions are just generic examples. When you interview for a university, they may have different or additional questions. Degree programs will certainly have specific inquiries about the topic of study. However, these general questions can help you prepare for the interview environment, question types, and specificity of answers. So, without further ado, let's take a look at some common collegiate inquiry examples and analyze how to answer them. Number 1, tell me about yourself. This isn't actually a question, but it is a common statement to start off interviews. Remember, you want to be unique, just like you actually are, so avoid cliches. Be specific, be memorable. Talk about what makes you, you. Number 2, why are you interested in this college or this major? This is definitely a question you need to prepare for. Research the school or program thoroughly. Look for the values of the school, their mission statement, or a particular program that aligns with your goals and personality. Talk about how that inspires you and will continue to aid you after you graduate. Universities need to see that you are committed to their school and specific program. Remember their perspective. They want to find students who are a good fit and are dedicated to staying for 4 years. Number 3, what do you plan to contribute to this school? This is a very important question. Colleges want students who will benefit the college. So, once again, be specific. Is there research that you want to do? Leadership roles that you can fill? Community service? These are just a few examples. Don't worry, there will be more questions in your supplemental PDF, and we'll be going over the hows of interviewing in our next lesson. But we're almost at the back of our wardrobe, so we better take a look at preparation strategies. First, composing answers. Practice how you can answer the common interview questions. Now, you don't want to write a script and memorize it. After all, an interview is not a play, but you do want to have a general idea of what you can say and how to convey what you mean in clear, articulate, concise language. And there are people who can help you with that through mock interviews. The most obvious choice are your family and friends. After all, who knows you better than those closest to you? Ask them to listen to the answers that you've composed and give you feedback based on what they know about you. Then reach out to a local children's theater or community theater to ask if they can give you coaching on mock interviews. Trust me, they don't just do Shakespeare and dramatic musicals. They can also help you with natural poise, confidence in front of others, and thinking on your toes. And finally, dress to impress. Go shopping for interview clothing. Slacks and skirts, dress shirts and dresses, blazers and blouses. Aim for business casual. Not like you're heading to a ball, but also not like you're heading for a skate park. If you're auditioning for a performance program, make sure that it's also something that you can move in easily. Now, good clothes can cost a lot of money, so start looking early. Sometimes you can find great deals from thrift stores, garage sales, and online shops. Believe it or not, I actually pulled this outfit from the trash. Okay, now that we've gone through our entire closet, you've seen university and degree interview types, answering questions like, which universities offer interviews? Should you take the interviews? What degree programs require interviews? Common collegiate interview questions with inquiry examples and analyzing how to answer, and preparation strategies such as composing answers, mock interviews, and dressing to impress. And speaking of dressing, I've got a lot of clothes to hang up now, so I better get going. I'll see you next time for a very special lesson with our favorite college-bound Caroline, who we'll learn a lot more about as she learns about the hows of college interviews. Until then, keep constructing your college castle in the sky.
Hey!